Oh, what's going on, everybody? This is Mattdoesfitness, and what did Buzz say to Woody? Quite a lot. There were 3 films. Hello, welcome to another full day of eating, and OMG, it is competition time tomorrow. I'm merely 24 hours away from a competition. Now, obviously by the time this is up, the competition will be a distant memory. If you haven't seen it for some bizarre reason, go and watch it. It'll be up a few days ago, my powerlifting meet. Fingers crossed, it was freaking awesome. If it was awful, then this could potentially be awkward. Anyway, so obviously today I'm going for a lot of food. That is literally my requirement today, as many calories as possible. So let's get the day started on a positive note. I have some honey hoops, which sound a little bit stale. Not too bad, but they are, I think, starting to kind of form one big honey hoop mass, because we haven't eaten these for a while and they've been sitting in the cupboard. But look how freaking happy that bear is. He is literally in his element. He's loving that. They look incredibly good. Look, even the bees are stealing the honey hoop, so presumably these are going to be incredibly good. I haven't had it yet, which is why my shaker is so clean. I'm about to have 25 grams of chocolate mint whey with water. I've got a banana, obviously got some milk, and then you're probably thinking, what is this? It's not an incredibly thick milkshake, that would be disgusting. It's actually some pancake mix. We're going to have loads of little, I've had it a while ago, you might remember it, I had like an awesome Instagram picture of it. There's kind of awesome little mini pancakes. There's some banana in there as well, so it's going to be freaking quality. So I'm basically going to have a massive stack of pancakes, and obviously, as is integral in any calorie-based regime, we need some butter. So I'm going to get these on the go. I'm going to have my cereal and stuff, and then we'll see how they turn out. Look at those. Food porn does not get much better than that. Look how freaking awesome that looks. So these are obviously mini pancakes. There's like bananas in there. There's also a bit of this, my protein almond butter, which is freaking good. Again, if you're bulking, if you need calories, get some of that bad boy, use my link. And I also got some golden syrup, so I'm basically going to ram some more almond butter in between these. I'm going to get the golden syrup and just literally pour it over the top, like just literally like go all out. All guns blazing, and then I'm going to eat this entire stack, and that is going to be a lot of calories to start my day. Whoa, that was exhilarating. Right, so pancakes were very, very nice. However, they were quite a struggle. Like, I was eating them, as opposed to eating like one pancake, next pancake, as a normal person would do, I ate them in like a cross section, so I was cutting right down and just eating like small areas of like 10 pancakes. So like, I felt really good at the start, and then by the end I was a bit kind of struggling and like that kind of thing. But they were, like I said, very good. And of course today, as I said, is all about calories, so it's good news. Right, snack number 2. I have some cashew nuts, which are my best, most favourite nuts at the moment. Simply because they're so easy to eat. Like other nuts, I find that, I find that they just take freaking ages to eat. So I want to get some calories from them, and I'm sitting there for like 3 hours chewing nuts like a weirdo. So it's nice just having these that are just convenient to eat. Also, this is a good bit of news I've just discovered. If you look there, you can clearly see that it says ingredients 100% cashew nuts, which is obviously pleasing when you are eating cashew nuts. I also have some teddy faces. Ooh, ooh. This teddy looks like an absolute gimp, by the way. It has a gigantic forehead, just a really strange, oddly shaped head. Looks nothing like the actual teddy face snacks, by the way, but you know, he is endorsing the product, so you can't you can't fault him for that. He's obviously trying to make a living, so give the guy a break. And then finally we have a banana, which does look pretty hammered, but it is the last banana we currently own, so beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, sad state of affairs as far as bananas go. So I'm going to eat, so I'm trying to flip the screen there so I can see what I'm doing. I am going to eat this. It's like 11:30 now, so I guess I'll eat lunch maybe in like another couple of hours. Again, obviously that's going to have to be big. As far as the day goes today, I'm not training because obviously it's the day before my meet, so I'm just going to be relaxing. I think we might go up to mother-in-law's house in a minute and help out, do a few errands and stuff. I'm just kind of looking for things to just pass the time. Like, I'm kind of in limbo now. Like, it's the day before the competition. Obviously, it's nice having a day off work and I can relax and whatever. But at the same time, I'm just kind of almost waiting. I'm just kind of waiting for tomorrow. So I'm just going to do some things just to pass the time. Yes. Okay, we are just grabbing some bits for tomorrow. So I've got a few like Haribo and Monster and that kind of crap, just to keep me going while I'm competing tomorrow. Now we're gonna go get some food shopping, which is like, I really dislike food shopping for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I just want to get it done really fast. I can't stand just like wandering around for ages in the supermarket. So we're gonna get some food and then we're gonna make some lunch. Okay, we're back and we are making some lunch. So, lunch-wise, we have this is a baguette, like a fresh baguette, some brie, which of course, as I'm sure you know, pretty freaking calorific. Then in the oven, as you can see that, woo, what the steam is. They're going to focus. We have some bacon, quite a lot of bacon to be fair. So obviously, as you can probably imagine, we're having cucumber sandwiches. Psych, we're having brie and bacon baguettes. Now, these are the bits I picked up for my competition tomorrow. So, we've got some mango and passion fruit Lucozade, just because mango and passion fruit I imagine will be really good. Never tried that before. And enhances hydration, fuels performance. Scientifically proven, so you can't dispute that. Monster Assault, which I never ever drink Monster. I've had it like twice before. That was for my 2 recent PRs, and both times I had Monster Assault. So now I feel like it's my lucky charm. I have to have it. I will save this for the deadlift because obviously I don't want to go on like a caffeine high and then just dive during the day. So I'll save that for the end of the day. These were just part of a meal deal. Some sweet chili sun bites, some boost bars, just because obviously they have loads of calories in, sugar, glucose, all that kind of crap, and they're easy to eat. And then food wise, I've got a couple of wraps, like a southern fried chicken wrap from Sainsbury's, and then just a contrast, a southern fried chicken wrap from Aldi, just purely because they're small, they're really, really easy to eat, and if I'm competing later in the day, it means obviously I can eat something without having to stress or feel kind of bloated and full up. And again, that was part of the meal deal. The smallest fridge milkshake of all time, but fridge milkshake's freaking awesome. Chocolate, that doesn't really make any sense. In fact, it's so nonsensical, my camera is refusing to focus on it. And then obviously, pretty standard competition food, some Star Mix, which I'll be eating throughout the lifts, I imagine. Anyway, that's that. So we're now going to put the food together, and then I'm going to eat it because it is now 2 o'clock, which is probably later than I wanted to eat, so I'm going to get on with this to give me more time in the rest of the day to consume more food. And we're ready. Would you look at this? Now, I'd like to lift it up and show you, but I can't because the plate is remarkably hot. It's just been in the oven on the grill. Have a look at that. That is a lot of bacon, maybe like 7 or 8 bits. There's obviously loads of brie under there, which is all kind of cheesy and melting, like, look at that. Yep, lick test, that tastes good. I have to give that a good 5 minutes, I would have thought, to cool down because it's very hot and my tolerance for food is low. But yeah, calorie wise, that is pretty incredible. This may fall into my nightmare scenario whereby food falls out of a sandwich whilst I'm eating it, which I find incredibly infuriating, but hopefully it won't. Drink wise, I've just got some orange juice for the calories and for the vitamin C, and because Del Revo is a very good friend of mine, Johnny Del Revo. He's actually a powerlifter. He's got a rival channel with Johnny Candito, Johnny Del Revo. He looks exactly the same as Johnny Candito, just a lot weaker, and he hasn't got any arms. He kind of lifts with his spirit. Right, I've recovered from the brie fest because, let's face it, there was a lot of brie in that sandwich. I kind of expected it, like I knew I was putting a lot in, but yeah. I find that thing, like creamy things to any like a kind of great extent, really hit me hard. But it was actually very enjoyable. Sometimes I'll eat that kind of stuff, like really creamy, cheesy type stuff, and like I'm not really enjoying it, but that was really good to be fair. The bacon and the brie just complement each other really well. So I'd recommend 100%. I mean, ideally you'd have cranberry sauce in there as well, but we've actually run out of cranberry sauce. But if you've never tried it before, brie, bacon and cranberry sandwich, freaking awesome. Right, I'm now having my kind of late day, early evening snack. Took it outside, it's kind of suddenly turned a bit rubbish. It's like raining and a bit depressing. Having some cereal. Choco rice, to be precise, just kind of easy carbs. This monkey's obviously loving life. I mean, to be fair, that is a pretty big bowl, and he's doing quite a good job holding it. I mean, if you look at it logistically, that kind of defies physics because he seems to be holding it up against himself, but I mean, his hand's not even halfway around the bowl, so how is he doing that? I'm assuming there's some kind of glass table that obviously isn't being picked up by the artist there, but yeah, that is somewhat confusing. Anyway, that's largely irrelevant. I'm gonna have some of that, I'm gonna have some milk, obviously. Also, I've been drinking loads of squash today. Like, obviously, I'm trying to kind of stay as hydrated as possible going into tomorrow. That is just like, what is it? Cherries and berries, I think it says. Yes, it is, cherries and berries. Yeah, so it's like 6 o'clock now, so I'm going to eat this. Then I'll start thinking about dinner. Obviously, dinner is really important because that is the last big thing I'm going to eat before tomorrow. Currently thinking maybe pasta, just like a massive bowl of pasta. Would obviously be really, really good carbs, really good calories. Haven't decided yet. Also getting pretty nervous about tomorrow. I always do this, like, I used to do it when I was doing athletics as well. I just get really, I don't know, you get like self-doubt. You start kind of, I'm now like kind of questioning my openers and my kind of meat plan and stuff. So I need to kind of just get a bit of a like, man up, slap me on the face, and just kind of get in there tomorrow and destroy it. Right, cereal's done. It's now dinner time. We've got the family round, so we've got a pretty busy house. I'm gonna do a backwards walk down the stairs. This is very dangerous. If I fall here, I will sue you for watching me. Get some kind of liability there. So we've got like a Greek feast type thing. So we've got some flatbreads. That's some halloumi. Oh, that's some more halloumi, which is freaking awesome. When you bake, I'll put my hands on it. When you bake halloumi, it becomes the best thing ever. A Greek salad. That is, I think, strawberry ice cream. That's like hummus. And that is baba ganoush. That's a ridiculous name for a condiment. And then we've got some meat here, which will be going on shortly, like pork. That is lamb kebabs. The big man's got some, what's that? That's pork and pepper kebabs. Yeah, so we're gonna cook all of the meat up, have the flatbreads and the other stuff. It's basically just salad, flatbreads, meat, and then cheese and stuff. This kitchen is about 30,000 degrees, so I'm sweating out. And also, I wasn't aware there was this much food, so I foolishly made a thing of tuna pasta, which I'm almost certainly not going to eat, because otherwise I may well die. Bloody hell. Okay, those sissies have bailed on me. It's now the last man standing. Big dog is still going. Now we have, this is moussaka, so I've eaten a lot. I ate like literally this, quite a lot of food. If you're unfamiliar with moussaka, it's kind of like potato. It's kind of like lasagna, but with potato instead of pasta sheets. Had like 2 of those, had a lot of halloumi. Yeah, it's kind of, I had a bit of that, which is feta. Obviously there's a lot of calories there. I'm gonna try and go back in. As you can probably tell from my voice, I am waning. I'm honestly struggling quite a lot. I feel really sick. I've eaten like a lot. I haven't eaten a lot. I haven't eaten like a ridiculous amount. I'm gonna have to eat more. Like I know, quite simply, I'm comfortably below the weight category limit. So literally, the more I eat, the better I'm gonna feel tomorrow. So I'm just gonna literally force myself to eat and just keep it down, go to bed, and then be flying in the morning. So I'm just gonna see this as like a training session. I'm just gonna force myself to push through the barrier, get in the food, and then, like I said, just make sure I can keep it down and not throw it out. Holy freaking crap! Whoo! In terms of eating a lot of food, mission accomplished very much so. I've eaten so much, like the last hour I've been suppressing the urge to throw up pretty strongly. Just had my protein, had 25-ish grams of whey with a lot of chocolate milk, like that much, a lot of olive oil, to the point where I was convinced I was going to notice it still didn't notice it. I'm tempted just to put some protein into a bottle of olive oil and just try that, because it seems to just be unnoticeable. Like, as if liquid accessories were auditioning as spies, olive oil would definitely get the part, because it's just so sneaky. It's just like, whoop, you just don't even notice it. Anyway, yeah, so just talking about food and thinking about food is making me want to throw up again, because I'm so full. Like, when I ate the last bit of food, I could just feel it just trying to get into my stomach, and my stomach's like, what are you doing? Are you mental? Why are you trying to put more things in me? But yeah, I kept it down, and as long as I don't wake up in the night throwing up everywhere, I should be good. It's like 10:30 now, planning to wake up at like 6, so should get like 7 and a bit hours sleep, which is not too bad. And it's game on. So, my friends and accomplishers, that is that. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed my full day of eating. Please like, comment, share, subscribe as always, and I will see you tomorrow.